Hi, today I will guide you how to synchronize two different controllers and then uh, indirectly make them master and slave mode. So basically, you need to connect two different controllers. Okay, you can connect them one by one also, but also you can connect them at a time. Right now, if you check on my list, there are two controllers, dr1 connected in USB and IP as well. So first of all, I want to you can check them if they are in DHCP or static IP mode. So I will set them to static IP. Say I will click on the hardware manager. I'll open the hardware manager. It is present in the root folder of your device. So I'll first set up for the dr1. Okay, and I'll check the firmware. It's up to date 5.06. I'll go to Ethernet settings. I'll remove the DHCP. So put any range you want. The range you want to put it for, like say 168.70 dot whatever you want, like whatever your range is. Say my 170. Okay, so I'll set it up in the range. So 170 is my dr1. Okay, I'll send the configuration. Now it has been set, and now I'll go to the u11. I'll click on the u11. Say I'll check the firmware. There is new firmware update available, so I'll just update it. It's always important to stay on the latest firmware to avoid the bugs. And as it updates, I want you to make sure that both master, I mean the dr1 and the u11 will be on the same IP range. So the firmware is updated. I'll go to Ethernet. I'll remove the DHCP. I'll put on 192.168.70. That was 170, and this is I'll keep it as 171. Okay, 70.171. Okay, network marks I'll put as 255, 255, 255, 0. And gateway 192, 168 and 70.1. So I'll click on OK. I'll click on send configuration. The configuration has been saved. Now I'll close this. I'll detect the controllers in the software. I have a dr1 connected, and u11 also needs to be detected. Yes, now I have got u11 and dr1 both connected by USB. Okay, so now I'll click on OK. First I'll make necessary settings. Say I'll add the device. Say I'll activate dr1 first. So the dr1 is active. I'll add all the scenes. So I've got 4 scenes, and I have added all the 4 scenes. So since you have 6 universes, everything is assigned to 6, and I'll assign port triggers. I mean triggers now. Like whenever a scene is playing, it should automatically trigger the slave controllers to play the same scene. So I'll play triggers. I'll select triggers, and then I'll select scene started. Okay, then I'll select scene started, tricolor, that is scene 1. I want to send a network command. Do network. Okay, what was the IP address of the u11? It was 171. So 192.168.70. 171. So port will be 2430. That's a standard port of ours. And for the hex code, UDP hex code, you need to select UDP hex code. And for the hex code, we have this document. So for SLISA 11 to start, this is a syntax. You just need to change this parameter, 02.00. So 0000 is for 1 2 3 scenes, if you are aware of this. So it's easy. Just select the syntax, copy, Control C, go to the page and Control V. So here, instead of 0200, last one, you need to put 00. 0000 corresponds to scene 1. If you go through this document, you'll understand better. So to start scene 3, 02 needs to be replaced with 01. So the syntax is done. I'll say this is for scene 1. Similarly, you need to do for another scene. I mean, for the remaining scenes also. So I'll add scene started, or you can just copy and it will create a copy. So first you can write it as for scene 1. This is scene 2. Scene 2. And here I want to edit this. So instead of when red is being played, when the scene started, send a hex command to this address saying to play scene 2. So that will be 010064. This is done. Now I'll copy the same thing for the next scene. So when the scene blue is playing, so I want you to play the third scene in this thing. So copy again. So I'll go to this one. I'll select when scene 4 is being played, play 04. No, 03, I guess. Sorry. So I mean, this is what scene? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. So 0300. I think I made a small mistake here for the scene 3. Scene 3. This is scene 4. So it's important to give names because you don't know what scene when the settings are being made. So this is, let me double check. For the first one, 00. For the scene 2, it should be 01. So here 01. Okay, and for the third one, 02. It should be 02. And the fourth one is 03. Okay, this is all perfect. So I'll just save it. I'll double check if I have the right things again. So everything is been saved. Good and go. Okay, you can also check the trigger list. So when the scene 1 is played action, it will send an UDP command to this saying this. You can also double check what you have written here. So for me, everything looks cool, everything looks okay. So I'll just first write the scenes for DR1. So I'll click on write. Okay, it's asking whether to save the memory later on. So memory return, done. So I'll disconnect this. I'll set the u11 now. So this is my u11. I'll select the u11. So u11 is selected. In here, you need to add all the scenes. First, you don't need to change anything in the programming. You just add all the scenes. Here, instead of DMX1, you need to give the output of DMX universe 7 in DMX1. In DMX2, you can leave it blank because you just have 7 universes in your patch. Okay, Once done, you need not to add any triggers in this. Just click on write. It's asking me to update the time and date of the device. So yes, I'll click yes. And then it's done. So I'll deactivate this to check if the scenes are being changed uh, when when uh, when being played. Yes, it works. Yes, so as you can check the output once you write the show. You should be able to control other controllers using, I mean, the slave controller u11 using dr1. You need to use a switch in between the dr1 and the u11 in order to maintain the good signal and ethernet strength. Okay, try it out and let me know if it works or if you have any more issues. Thanks. Bye. Anyway, I'm sending the show file and remote code file so that you can work on it. Thanks. Okay, see you. Bye.